How to have unforgettable sex. Full guide. I learned how to fuck at a young age and become unforgettable. Let's get straight into it. There are 3 sections in this guide: before, during, and after. This is for educational purposes only. I will not be telling you, do this with your fingers, do this with your tongue. What I will be teaching you is how to have the best experience for yourself and the best experience for your girl or your one night, if that's what you do. Let's get started. Alright, section 1. Before. Before you actually get into it. This might be an obvious one, but a lot of people look over it, and a lot of people don't actually take this into consideration. Do it with somebody you actually like. Somebody that you actually rock with. Yes, you can do it with anybody, but the experience will overall be better when it is somebody you enjoy being around. It's not just about how they look. It's not just about their body. Even though it's cliche as fuck, it's about personality as well. There's a better connection. The experience is overall just better. It feels way better when you do it with somebody you actually care about. In my opinion, having sex casually is not the best thing. Having sex is one of the most binding things you can do with somebody. It literally means you guys are tying your souls together when you guys do that. It is the closest you can get to somebody, the most connecting you can get with somebody. And you doing that with some random hoe at the club, not the best idea. But if you are gonna do it with somebody from the club or any random bitch that you see, if you are gonna do it like that, do it with somebody you actually have a genuine connection with, someone that you click with, even if you just met him. The experience will overall be 1,000 times better when you do it with somebody that you care about. So be careful. Here is my best piece of advice. You already probably do this. Now, you do this, but you don't do it at the same time. While you fucking and while you just standing around, you do this. Try and guess what it is. Breathe. Yes, breathe. Don't try and argue with me. Don't try to say this, that. Doesn't work. Just do it. Just fucking breathe. It is literally life changing when you actually start to breathe like a regular human being. I will guarantee you, if you take 10 full breaths, it would improve your performance. I guarantee you, I promise that this will work. 10 full breaths right before you about to fuck. I guarantee that you'll fuck way harder, you'll be more in the moment and more present. And in general, this is just a tip for life. Just breathe. Breathe. How do you take a deep breath? You inhale, hold it for a little bit, and then you exhale and make sure your stomach is bulging out. It is going out. If you've never actually taken a breath before, this might feel very, very weird. But don't try and argue with me. Just do it. Just fucking breathe. And I guarantee you that your performance will be better. Now, building up. It is all about touch. Let me tell you a quick analogy so you understand this better. We have Timmy. See, Timmy wants to go to the gym. Timmy goes to the gym and he sees a big motherfucker. He sees that big motherfucker on the bench, benching a lot of fucking weight. Guess what Timmy wants to do? Timmy wants to do that same shit. So, what does he do? He gets under the bar, loads up 405. You want to know what happened to Timmy? His funeral was held next week. Why do you think Timmy failed? He failed because he went from 0 all the way to 405. You can't do shit like that. I don't know about you, but I haven't ever seen nobody jump from 0 to 405 when they first started out. So, what is the answer? How does this all connect? It is all connected with progressive overload. You know what it is, you've heard of it before. Now let's apply it to other aspects of your life. So, what is the end goal? The end goal is dick and pussy. What do you do before there? Before you actually dick and pussy? You get top, you get head. What do you do before that? You make out. What do you do before that? What is one step before that? A kiss. What is another step before that? A little peck on the cheek. Let's go even further. What's another step before that? A hug. And finally, the last step before a hug, it is just touch. It all goes back to touch. It is you escalating, going from one to the other, to the other, to the other, until you get to 405. You get to the end goal. There's a more in-depth guide, an absolute retarded how to escalate step by step. Top link in the description. Section 2. Now we are in what to do during sex while you fucking now. We assuming that you followed steps and now you in it. If you are a masculine man, you don't really want her to take control, do you? You don't want her to tell you what to do while you in it. But if you like when she tells you what to do, you like sitting there eating her out for hours, and you like having her be the dominant one, click off right now. This is not for you. Now, for all the people that stayed, the actual people that want to learn, you gotta take control. You want to be exactly like every other guy, just pull a starfish. What is a starfish? You sitting there waiting, arms out, legs out, just waiting for her to do whatever to you. We don't want to do that because every other guy is actually doing that, and she will not remember you in that way. How do we take control then? It is simply, you do what you want to do. You have no idea how powerful this phrase is, this way of thinking is. It is so simple. It is literally just do what you want to do. All the dudes always scared of how they gonna mess up, what they gotta do right. They're all thinking about what does she want, what to do to please her. Whether that is a slow build up, which is okay, you like that, that's what you like. Or doing this shit, doing that shit with your fingers, or eating her shit out. Don't get me wrong, if that's what you like, do that thing that you like. You enjoy eating her shit out, do it, bro. It gets you on, do it. If you like doing this, do it then. But if not, if you don't actually like doing that shit, don't fucking do it. Yes, do it occasionally. You sitting there after a break, you can do it if you want to do it. But it is just a rule I follow in general. It sounds corny as fuck. Oh, I do whatever I want. But it is a rule that has helped me in a lot of situations, and it would help me decide on what to do. Of course, when you're doing whatever you want with her, have some social cue, have some social awareness, be aware of the situation that you're in. Don't do no rapey shit, of course. No shit that could get you in trouble. But let me give you some examples of what I mean by I do what I want. Do what you want. I decide the position that we get to go in. I decide what we actually do. I grab her, I throw her around. That's what I like. That's what I like doing. Some fat fucking Redditors are all like, What? No, that's not how you do it. You gotta go down on her first. You gotta make her come before you do it. Before you even go in, you gotta do this for 15 fucking minutes, 20 minutes. No. You gotta be okay with doing what you wanna do. You gotta be okay with doing it at the same level of intensity of you not wanting to do stuff. Does this make sense? Would you let her would you let her around your bum? Would you let her around your ass? Do stuff with your ass? No. Maybe you into that, but I'm not into that. I will not let her touch nothing around my ass. She says, yo, let me eat you out. Down there? No, 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 no. That same level of intensity you should be prone to. You should be for what you want to do. Now, if she's more of a feminine girl, she will enjoy it a lot more. A feminine girl, she wants you to take charge. She wants you to lead. She wants your leadership in things. She doesn't want to choose. She doesn't want to have to think about what to do next. That includes during sex. So you actually choosing and doing what you want to do and making her do it, that will turn her on even more. What I have found from feminine girl that I have been with, here are some autistic things that you can try. This will work better with a feminine girl and not a masculine one, because a masculine one, what does that mean? She wants to take charge. She wants to do what she wants. Now, by all means, if you are into that, you like getting dominated, that's cool, that's you. Just get off of this channel. It's not for you. But if you like dominating her, making her do as you wish, here are some things that you can actually do to turn her on even more. While you in doggy, pin her head to the ground just like that. You don't suffocate her, don't kill her, but just have her sit down. Pull her hair all the way back. While you in doggy too. While you are in doggy style too, you can pull her neck back. Another one that just came up in my head. You can cover her mouth. This could either work in missionary or in doggy. Matter of fact, it could probably work in any position that I know of. Another thing you could do while you in it, you can make her stop. You could grab her head. You grab her head and just bow down there, bro. Just straight start skull fucking. Most women will like this. And if she does not like this, she will tell you, I don't like, then you don't do it. But even then, do what you want to do. Now, some dudes are probably thinking, what about that slow ass shit, that slow connecting shit? There's a time and place for that. Now is not the time and place. When you're first about to get with a girl, and you better fuck for the first time, you want to give it all that you got. You want to be remembered. You want to be unforgettable. Every single guy is hitting her with that slow hip ass motion, that fucking grandpa fuck. You don't want to be like all the other guys, so you want to go all in and out, smashing that shit with everything that you got. It gotta get hot. Now, my personal preference, I like it when it get hot. I like being all sweaty and shit. I don't know about you. Maybe you like being in a cold room while you hitting it. But whatever that preference is for you, make sure you hitting it hard, bro. Try it next time. Or you can try it with your partner too. Now, we are on section 3 of this guide. You just finished pumping her brains out. You just finished mashing her shit. Now she sees you as the big motherfucker, as the big dog. If you was fucking around with a hoe, which I believe that you probably was, you didn't listen to the first part. She knows that dudes leave right after. And you did not listen to what I told you about cracking hoes. But you still did it. You still did it, and you don't want to build a connection. I got you. I still got something for you. Take a cold shower. There is a bunch of sciencey shit that goes on in your head. Just sciencey shit. A bunch of chemicals that get released into your brain. Dopamine. That's all the one I really know. But my understanding of it is that every time you finish, you're not really supposed to come. That is for another video. But Every time that you finish, there's a bunch of chemicals that get released into your brain. And if you are sitting down with that person, that is how you build a connection with somebody and you feel attached to somebody. So, how do you counter this? Right after you finish fucking, or after you finish nutting, hop into a cold, freezing fucking shower. This will break off any connection that you got immediately. Do it if you want. If you don't want a connection with somebody, that is your preference. That's what you chose to do. I'm not saying don't build connections. Connection is a beautiful thing to have with somebody. But if you don't want it and you just not listening and you out here cracking random bitches, hop into a cold shower to break that bond that you have, that it will stop all the chemicals from flowing in your brain. Now on the opposite side of this, you want to build a connection, you want to get attached to somebody. Really attached to somebody. I don't know why you would, but if you really want to get connected to have a real deep connection, maybe it's your wife. You want to actually connect with your wife after you finish busting, you finish coming. You sit there, just sit there and hold her as tight as possible while you are sitting there. Mind you, your dick is still inside. You just finished. Just sit there and let it go soft. You will build a connection like this. You will feel a bond between you guys form when you do this. Disclaimer: do not do this with hoes. You doing that, what I just said, with the wrong girl, you will regret it. I promise you will regret it. Building up a connection with somebody that does not reciprocate the same affection that you do is a horrible thing. I have been through it. Many people have been through it. Don't be stupid doing stupid things. Don't do that. Okay, now, you don't want to be an asshole. You don't want to be a dickhead like the rest of these dudes. So, clean her up first. You gotta be gentle with her. After finishing pumping her guts, clean her up. Caress her face, hold her. What I said before, be careful with that. Be a sweet guy overall. You just finished pumping her shit out. You were just being aggressive and dominant. You were being like a fucking animal. And now, you switch over and now you are a gentleman, a sweet guy. Not many dudes have this hard contrast with their personalities and their actions. It is either dudes are too fucking sweet, they're too nice, over here with roses and shit while their bitch is getting plowed, and they fuck very slow and they're pussies, or they fuck very hard and they're very fucking strong. It's like the big jocks, the big assholes you see in movies, and they don't care about the woman. Yeah, you would rather be the second one, of course, but we want to be unforgettable. So a mix of both is better. This is the end of the video and the end of the guide. I hope you learned something, and keep going and become unforgettable.